1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here we go for the Grand Prix of San Marino in Formula Sundays. It's race 3 and everyone got quite a good start. And it's Inferno and Seagull in first. Oh, there's a spin in the back that looks quite heavy as our contenders go through the first turns, and Seagull claims the lead. Alfa Romeo also sneaks by Inferno Lewis, and there's a virtual safety car already. Okay, let's have another look at the race start from the perspective of Mike Crack in the Mercedes. We see we have a wet race. We started on intermediates today, and very good start from the AlphaTauri. Mike Crack tries to get through here and kinda got squeezed and lost control as he got contact with, I think it was Aston Martin. Here we see the same situation from Fabian Gaming, and yeah, we see Mike Crack didn't really have somewhere to go, didn't he? And Yapsinho on the same hand went to the right side when the contact occurred. D'Amato was very lucky here that he didn't have any contact with anyone, and also got into a fight with the Aston Martin of Yapsinho, I think it is. And Yapsinho got a little bit of contact and spun in turn 1. Here we see the same situation for ours, and yeah, we see it was very, very tight for Mike Crack to operate. And here we also see Yapsinho. He tries to get past Mike Crack, then he got touched there, then against ours. And now here's the Williams of D'Amato. He tried to get through the inside, but it was too tight. And after a very turbulent start, we get back to life. The virtual safety car is ending and we go green again and we are racing. Seagull in front, Alfa Romeo in second, Inferno Lewis in third, Kartze in fourth, and Brandenburg in fifth. And it looks like Mealy is very, very close to Brandenburg here. Right behind is also Holly Show. Holly Show is trying to make a move through the inside, and nicely done. And Mealy has to concede and is now in 7th place. Ours, a little bit of a... He missed his braking point, I think. And this is costing him a lot of positions. His teammate also passes him. Behind is Yapsinho, and Toasted gets also pass. But ours now has the draft. Tries to get... squeezes very nicely away from Toasted, but Toasted is also side by side. Very nice fight. I think it was a little bit of contact, but it was fine. Very, very clean fight here. And Fabian Gaming cruising in 10th place. And Ruben the Mercedes in front of him lost a bit of control, and yeah, that was an easy pass. Seagull still cruising in first, as Alfa Romeo has to defend against Inferno Lewis, but yeah, he can't really make a move here. Right now, Kurtz is also right behind, and he's looking for a move against Inferno Lewis, but Inferno, he is trying it in this chicane, which is very dangerous and risky. But Alfa Romeo, he can defend it for now, but still, Inferno Lewis is still side by side, has now the inside, and clearly the advantage against Alfa Romeo, and he is passed. And now he also has to worry about his teammate. Can he defend his position? Oh! Alfa Romeo! He made a little trip to the grass and now lost third position. Also, he loses fourth position, and now all of a sudden he lost 3 position. What a catastrophe for him. Let's have a look again. Alfa Romeo can't defend against Inferno Lewis. Gets a little bit squeezed outside, and what happens here? Kurtz tries to get a move. That was a very, very small contact. I'm not sure if there was anyone at fault here, but unfortunate for him, also losing 3 positions. So, and the top drivers are now Seagull has to defend against Inferno Lewis. Kurtz right behind in the Ferrari. And Lewis looks like he can make the move done. No, Seagull is still in front. Inferno Lewis, he looks very eager to get past, but this is not the place for an overtake. And also he has to keep in mind, Kurtz is right behind him. One bad exit means that he will probably lose the position against the Ferrari right behind him. Also, Brandenburg looks very, very hungry in the back. And now Inferno Lewis has a very good exit speed. Can he make the move against Seagull? Very nicely done, gets a bit pushed outside. Seagull still fighting for his life. And now Kurtz, no, he don't get into the mix, but they are side by side to a straight finish line. Kurtz also now in the mix for battle for one. And can anyone make a move here? No, it looks like Inferno Lewis emerges as the first one here. Very nicely done. Oh my god, I thought for a moment that he gets spun out here. Very, very nicely done for Inferno Lewis for the lead. Yeah, definitely, let's have a look back at it from the perspective of Kurtz, who had very, very nice tickets for this P1 fight. Kurtz always tries to get a little bit of draft here, and now looks if he can squeeze through there, but Brandenburg was like, nope, this is my position, this is my place. I think Kurtz had a very, very good run here, but unfortunately, there was no place for him to overtake. So, we are looking at Mealy, who is in battle for P6 with Holy Show and Wido. And so far, Wido has a very good exit here and is looking to get a place. And oh wow, that was far easier than expected. And also, we are looking at Fabian Gaming, had a little bit of a lock-up here, losing a position against the Mercedes here, and also Dumato having a bit of trouble. Also, I think he's losing a position here, yes, against his teammate. And Holy Show still leading the pack in the battle for P6. Wido right behind him. Mealy, maybe he can make a move. Oh no, Mealy is going for a pit stop. This is very interesting. Normally you can just drive through with the intermediate tires, but it looks like DRS, yes, DRS is enabled, which means they are going for soft tires, which will make things very interesting now. So Mealy had one lap to make the undercut happen, and the undercut worked, and now Wido and Holly fight for P7. Oh, both get the contact and got spun out. And Inferno Lewis right now in second, but he will get past Brandenburg now since he's in the pits. And Kurtz, he has DRS and the better tires. And it looks like, yes, that was a very easy overtake for him. Nicely done here by Kurtz, and the Ferrari takes the lead. And further in the back, we have Fabian Gaming behind Room. Oh, we have the yellow flags in Sector 1. And yes, it's a safety car, which will make things very interesting now. But that's Wido who spun out and caused the safety car. Let's have a look what happened there. Wido in the Red Bull, I think there was... Oh, it is here, it happened here, maybe... Oh god, that looked very, very rough. Let's have a closer look at it. I suspect it was a bit too much curb maybe on the inside and too much... Yes, he took a bit too much curb and then too much throttle, and this is how you end up in the barriers. So, we are having the safety car. Inferno Lewis has the lead, Seagull in second, Alfa Romeo in third, Brandenburg in fourth. Oh my god! Brandenburg just lands his car into the wall and now gets back into 10th, right in front of Yapsinho, and it looks like two drivers, Room and Fabian Game, try to let him pass, which is... I'm not sure about the rules here. Let's have another look. Mealy right behind Brandenburg, and Brandenburg just loses it while warming up his tires. Here we are seeing Fabian Gaming, who nearly rear-ended the the Mercedes in front of him.
Mikey, no, Mikey, that was so not right.
Okay, safety car's ending. Inferno Lewis is preparing the field for the restart in lap 22. It's 10 laps to go. And everyone now has dry tires, and we have a lot of different strategies right now. And Inferno Lewis goes away. That was, I think, a bit of an early start. Definitely catch a couple of drivers off guard. And you see Seagull and Alfa Romeo both are pretty far away from each other. And yeah, let's see where the next 10 or the last 10 laps will lead us. Okay, melee wide between Seagull and Kurtzer. Kurtzer looks for a move, I think, here. Oh yes, he definitely does. And melee needs to defend the inside, but that was very, very hard to do because Kurtzer was so much more faster than him. So, D'Amato in P8 right now, and oh, there was a big crash in front of him. I think that's room in the Mercedes. Seagull leading the battle for P3 as Kurtzer goes past him with DRS. That looked like a very easy overtake. Can Seagull? No, he can't counterattack. Kurtzer's passed, and it's Ferrari in 2-3. So Seagull can't really contest for podium positions. He can't keep up with the Ferrari drivers, and it looks like, yes, melee, DRS, getting past him, and yeah, what looked like a very, very good race for Seagull in the beginning turns out to be only enough for P5. Yellow flags in Sector 3 as we look. Oh! It is Hours in the Williams who spun out. Yapsinho in the medium tires. I think he's trying to make a move against D'Amato, who went for soft tires. And he looks through the inside and gets past even before turn 1. This looks like an indicator that the medium tires are probably the better strategy right now. As we get yellow flags in Sector 1, and it's Holy who lost his front wing and losing 2 positions here. And we are looking from Yapsinho's perspective as D'Amato gets a spin, losing him, I think, 1 position here. And it's lap 30, and it's Mealy who's looking to make a move against Alfa Romeo for P3, and that looks very good. Alfa Romeo can't defend the position and is now on P4. But now we are on the main straight, and Mealy has Alfa Romeo has DRS. Mealy needs to defend, he tries to defend the inside, but there's no chance for him. He even now has to worry about Seagull, but he can't make a move either. And Mealy is back in P4. And oh my god, that's an AlphaTauri. It's the AlphaTauri of Inferno Lewis, who was in the lead of the Grand Prix. And we go for another round. It's only 1 lap to go after this main straight, and Seagull is looking to make a move against Mealy. Mealy a move against Alfa Romeo. It's Mealy in front, Seagull right. Seagull tries to dive the inside, but can't make the move happen. And Mealy is in front, and Seagull also sneaks by Alfa Romeo, and is now on the podium places. And oh no, Seagull spins! And what could have been a fantastic race for him ended in tragedy, as Kurze in the Ferrari will now take the Grand Prix for Ferrari, but he has a lot of penalties and Mealy inherits the lead and he gets from P8 to P1. An incredible performance by Mealy. Inferno Lewis salvages P2, Alfa Romeo in third, and Yapsinho for Aston Martin in P4. Kurze drops to P5 due to time penalties.